A big welcome to all of our listeners worldwide. You are listening to Moe Train Tracks Rothbury interview series on the Moe Train. King B and I had an amazing time in Rothbury, Michigan again this year and had the opportunity to bring you some amazing interviews. Speaking of amazing, first we've brought you Bobby Weir and now Mr. Bill Kreutzmann, drummer for the Grateful Dead. In this interview, we touch on the Grateful Dead's influence and interactions during President Obama's campaign, their responsibilities to the Deadheads, and if the Bay Area's New Year's Eve shows will be the curtain call for the Grateful Dead. Be sure to check out MoeTrainTracks.com and follow us on Twitter as we bring you the legendary Bill Kreutzmann of the Grateful Dead.
Well, she comes skimming through rays of violet. She can wait in a drop of dew.
Sitting backstage here at Rothbury, Mr. Bill Kreutzmann from the Grateful Dead. Thank you very much for being here on the tracks.
Yeah, nice being here. Thanks.
Excellent.
Thanks for having me.
Legends. The Grateful Dead, obviously, if you think about American bands, you think about the Grateful Dead. How do you feel the Grateful Dead's influence and responsibility to the fans has been over the years?
The responsibility lies in the love of playing music and trying to play the best music you possibly can. And you know, for years and years, we never pitched politics until this last horrendous 8 years came up, and we were always pretty much apolitical, and we didn't have anything. We didn't tell the fans anything. We just entertained. We played music, you know. That's all we cared about.
So you said the horrendous past 8 years.
Yeah.
How are the next years going to happen?
How do you think the next 8 years? I think it's going to be incredible. At least it's going to be a lot different and a lot better. I got to meet President Obama, and he's real, man. I stood closer than you and I are together talking right now. I looked right in his eye. That guy, he's also from Hawaii.
Right.
So I kidded him about his surfing. There was a picture of him body surfing, right? And he had really good form. He was on his side and his arm out like you're supposed to have when you body surf. And I was kidding him about it, and he didn't know where I was from, right? He thought Grateful Dead, you must live in the States or something. He said, look me in the eye real close. You're from Hawaii, aren't you? Cat's smart, man. No, I really see a freshness. We played the inauguration. We played the Mid-Atlantic Ball, and he came and he met us then the first time, and it was terrific. I mean, the guy really took time to come and meet the people that helped him, because we had played at Penn State and to about 16,000 people, a young audience, you know, college-age people, and that really helped. I think the young vote really helped him, and the way he did his campaign was so smart. Dave Axelrod is a wonderful person. And he led President Obama down the right path as far as, and he said, use computers, use the internet, don't get lobbyist money, you know, get donations, you know, and that really worked. That was smart, you know, because now you don't owe any one person something like some big corporation, of course, you know, all about lobbying. I don't want to get into that nonsense. I just like that myself. Right. That's not politics. You hire somebody from your state to be your senator, and then they're paid for by something else. That's no good.
So the Dead influenced the voters' vote and get them in office, or what?
I think we really influenced them at Penn State for sure. And well, what happened to me is about 4 to 5 years ago, I read a second book, The Audacity to Hope, and I said, my God, this is a dream. If this guy could be president, and so I'm really happy with it, you know.
And the shows on New Year's Eve, on New Year's,
yeah,
in the Bay Area.
Oh yeah.
The rumor is that will be the farewell show for the Dead.
That's a rumor. We actually haven't talked about that yet. I've been asked a few questions today about plans, records, and stuff, and we actually haven't gotten together and had to sit down about what we're going to do yet.
Right. Well, thanks to music for all the years.
You bet, man.
Made a lot of people happy.
Well, it made me happy. That's probably why I'm still alive.
Thanks again. I appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome, man.